really terrifying to me because I really suck at high scissors and high bicycle for a multitude of reasons. So I decided that I would start changing my story about that exercise today so I could be a better example for you fine folks and not just complain about it, but figure out what I can do to make it better. So how do I get better at high scissors and high bicycle on the mat, especially when I have T-Rex arms and a very long torso? Well, I need to work on a lot of other exercises to get better at the one that I need to improve on, okay? So like, understand that you don't get better at teasers by doing like 50 million teasers. You get better at teasers by doing all the other things that you need to do to get strong, right? And so then your teasers will come. So it's a very comprehensive, all-encompassing kind of situation. So I wanted to show you other things that I'm gonna do and need to focus on in my own practice so that I can feel more confident about my high scissors and bicycle on the mat. Okay, so on the reformer, an option is chest expansion. You guys know chest expansion. You pull the straps back, you look one way, you look the other way, you come center, bring it forward. We want to focus on opening the chest and really getting the shoulders and the arms working on your back. But thigh stretch is the more important one here. So I'm on 3 springs. I'm going to walk up nice and high. We just recently had thigh stretch on the mat, so it's the same thing. But here on the reformer, you have nice resistance. So I stand up tall, I find my fast for sure, and I hinge my body back like a piece of steel. One long line. Reach, 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 reach. Then lift the arms up and let the body trail behind. Right? You can add extension if it feels good to you. Hinge yourself back, reach long. Find that thoracic extension. Oh. Lift back up and bring the carriage in. All right, so that's one great thing to do on the reformer. Another great thing to do on the reformer is your long spine massage and high frogs. So we have to add our extension straps for that because we are a classical studio. This is how we roll. Pretty close to how old Joe rolled, minus like the misogynistic carny stuff. So anyway, here we are. So we're gonna lie down, load your legs in the straps. Make sure your headrest is flat and set up for a little long spine massage. So this is gonna help us get to where we wanna go with our high scissors and bicycle by really improving our fast action, our backside posterior chain connection, getting our obliques and our transverse abdominis really to work, and learning how to truly stand in your arms. All right, so we're gonna lift up, stand in those arms, press your legs out across the room. I'm standing in my straps and I'm standing between my shoulder blades. Reach, 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 long and away, long and away, long and away. And then it's a controlled fall down, right? Lift jackknife up, open the legs a little, stretch out long and away. Reach, 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 reach. And then a controlled fall down. Then you would reverse it, lift up, hug them together, and do that same controlled fall. You can add your high frogs here, reaching out as long and neutral as you can get your spine here, the more the better. And really pull the knees into your chest, right? And keep the spine long and neutral. That's a lot like your bicycle. Woo. Okay, slip your feet out of the straps, dump them off. So those are a couple of good things to do on the reformer to prepare yourself for high scissors and high bicycle. I'll be back. Okay. On the Cadillac, there are, again, like a million gazillion things that you could do to help prep you for these exercises, but a couple really good ones are reverse push through. And if you're someone like me who's really tight in your shoulder girdle, this is a great exercise. Helps you connect your arms on your back and open up through your chest wall. So sit up nice and tall. I have an underhanded grip to start on the push through bar. Tuck and roll back. You're never overstraining your shoulders. Your shoulder girdle is only gonna stretch as far as it is made to stretch, so you can't really improve your flexibility in your shoulder joint, if that makes sense. Pull the bar down as you stack your spine up, but you can improve the flexibility of the ligaments and tendons and muscles surrounding the joint, right? So just be gentle. Bar floats up, so you can see that we're really stretching out through the shoulders, engaging the powerhouse. Then you switch your grip, okay? You have an overhanded grip. Now you do the same thing. Scoop, tuck, roll yourself back, never dumping into your joints. Dive forward, nose towards the knees. Bar floats up, Stack your spine back up as you scoop your powerhouse. Draw it back in. Last effort, roll back. Ooh, that feels good. Whew. Dive forward. This is a great one for you techies. Pull the bar back down, stack up, and then carefully release and close it up with control. Okay, one last one. Again, I could go on all day about these because there's just so many, but the long back stretch on the Cadillac or on the tower is a great one too. So I'm kneeling facing away from the end that has my my breathing bar, and pull into my center, draw the bar into my pelvis, and I'm gonna shave it up, shave it down, shave it up, and back down, opening my chest. Now I take it out along the mat and into my bum. Out along the mat, deep in your center, into your bum. Now I go up and out, pull it down the pipes and in along the mat. Goes up my bottom, out to the pipes, down the pipes, in along the mat. Reverse, out along the mat, up the pipes, into my ribs and push back down. Clearly this is not one that's my strong suit. So another really good one for me to continue working on to help me get better at high scissors and high bicycle. Okay. Lastly, we have the spine corrector, which is probably the most important one to prepare you for high scissors and high bicycle. So I'm going to roll down. My hips, are right on top of the apex of the barrel. So if you already know what high scissors and high bicycle look like, this is it, but without the barrel underneath them. You're supporting your pelvis with your hands. So on the spine corrector, I have the option of holding on and having the support of the barrel behind me. This is why the apparatus is super important and helpful in teaching your body how to execute the mat work properly, right? The Contrology mat work is what came first, right? That was Joe's original work, and then he created the equipment to help train people how to do the mat work, because it's really, really hard to do without the springs to help you, right? So exercises that you can do in the leg series on the spine corrector include the things I've been showing you, plus scissors. So here's maybe the most important one. Make sure that your ribs are snuggled up against the barrel, arms are pressing or holding on, and you're gonna reach one leg away, and back to the top. Reach, and back to the top. So I have to maintain my alignment and maintain my fast connection where my thigh and my glutes meet, okay? So this is only done to look pretty in pictures. It has nothing to do with the exercise, okay? So the leg coming towards you, it needs to go straight up to the ceiling. It doesn't come towards you anymore, right? The one that's doing the work is reaching long and away, and this one is energetically stretching up. This one is reaching from your booty and close. Reach, and close. Reach, so there's your high scissors. Then you can take it to a bicycle. Good, this helps you open up through the front of your pelvis, open up your hip flexors and your psoas, everything that gets super tight there. And you can practice really reaching down towards the mat with your feet, because eventually you want to be scraping the mat in your high bicycle. All right, the other thing is you can always sub shoulder bridge for high scissors and high bicycle until you're comfortable with them. And shoulder bridge on the spine corrector is a great one to do too. So you snuggle up against the barrel, push your feet flat against the step, lift your hips up, and lower back down, right? Lift your hips up, it's not a big one, and lower back down. Now you could do a full back bend if you want to. I'm not gonna do that right now. Okay, so we've got all that stuff, and I'm gonna show you my little rendition of high scissors and high bicycle. But I hope that this was helpful so you can see things that help build you up to this super advanced. These are like really advanced archival exercises. It's time. I can't lollygag anymore, I have to do it now. Okay, here we go. You're on the mat. Roll yourself up. Bring your hands right to the base of your pelvis. This is where my short arms don't help me really, and my long torso. Okay, so your palms are facing up here. I'm gonna try not to look to the side. You wanna always look up to the ceiling. So fingers and thumbs together facing up. Reach out long. So can you see how I have the same angle I had with the spine corrector? Okay, woo. I'm standing in my upper back, I'm opening my chest, and I'm gonna scissor, reach, oh, and close. Reach, and close. I can honestly say, whew, I am more connected to this now that I have done all the things that I just showed you. So high scissors, and then you take it to a bicycle. So when I pull my leg in towards me, I'm just kind of relaxing, to be honest. I have to fix my arms every now and then, and my thumbs tend to stray, and then you pedal backwards. So ideally, you're trying to scrape the mat with your feet. Okay, now you turn your hands sideways, which I can't actually do, and you're gonna carefully reach out into a shoulder bridge position. I'm showing you my soft underbelly, guys. This is not my jam, but here I am. So then you would go right into your shoulder bridge, right? We usually do it with our arms pressing into the mat, but you can also do it with your hands supporting your lumbar spine. Hands come out, press them into the mat, roll down through your spine bone by bone. Okay, day 15, we did it.